Hey, good people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to be putting another list because my health is not that great, so I want to be a little bit lazy and I'm going to be speaking a little bit low, so please use headphones if you can't hear me. So, as you can see, the list is all about summers because summer is here. It's already sunny and very getting warmer in Bangladesh. So, I have done a blue fragrance list. I'm going to be doing a lot of these lists because I think people want to see so many fragrances in one video. So I'm gonna putting some fragrance for summer evenings or nighttime, night outing. Some of the fragrances they are, you can categorize them as fresh, but at the same time they have some other elements. I'll show you 12 fragrances today, and these are by no means like everything. There are a lot more other fragrances. I can put up 100 more, and then another 100 from my collection, and they're gonna be still great. But I want to focus on some fragrances, like some known ones, some unknown ones. Okay, like less talked about, but these really yield the best result when it's kind of like warm but the sun is out, so it's gonna be a little bit breezy, light breeze, but gonna be still a little bit humid. So I picked up some fragrance from each category. All right, and my health status is, I perhaps yesterday I was really very sick. uh, I couldn't function properly, so I'm better today, but hopefully I have to be a bit more careful and do the checkups. I'll update you soon. So hopefully we will be going back to regular reviews maybe later today or something. So let's start the morning with, it's 9 a.m. here. I had my coffee. Let's start this list with an honorable mention. So you can try these fragrances. I highly recommend them. Okay, I'll give you a brief description. I reviewed them all, so check them out. Just put the name of the fragrance and then Joy Amin. You can find them hopefully on YouTube. So honorable mention is like one fragrance. I did not put Dior Sauvage. Remember Dior Sauvage? It's very versatile. Everybody knows. So if you know it already, you don't have to see it in the list. But I rather gonna show you after a long time Armaf Eau Intense Man. This is one of the most versatile fragrances of all time. Top seller, inexpensive, smells like Aventus on dry down, some smoky, like this is smoky batch, like the silver sprayer, a 2017 batch. I have many batches. So this fragrance, what it does, it pushes in daytime. At the same time, it does wonders in cold weathers. It's really versatile, very long lasting. In the evening time, this gives you the best outcome. The main reason why I'm saying this is appropriate for winter is that, I mean the evening, is that this, when the sun is not around, it's not gonna pump up the harsh note of the lemon so much. It will give you so much more of that sort of like a musky apple, sort of like, woody, kind of like a fruity, it will give you the best outcome in the evening time, and you really get noticed and to project like crazy from your shirt. Honorable mention, Club Dino Intense Man by Armaf. So let's hit the list, top 12. Number 12, I'm gonna go with this fragrance. I told you most of these fragrances are less talked about, so give them more love. If you want something more unique, these are the fragrances I would suggest. Kouros Silver by YSL. This is a flanker from the Kouros line, and this has apple, mint, tonka bean, heavy dosage of tonka bean, and it's fresh, sweet. At the same time, it's kind of like a very beast mode. So if you like fruity fragrances, okay, you can check it out. If you like something fresh, you can check it out. You can wear this in winter time also. But what it does is it gives you projection and longevity, 8 hours plus easy. Even in the summer days on your shirt, it will last. So if you like Versace Eros, definitely check it out. Kouros Silver by YSL, number 12. Number 11, and this fragrance list I see it's mostly all designers, only one niche. Number 11 is Mont Blanc Legend Night. This is what a beauty this is. Those who have tried this, you guys know the bottle is just crazy beautiful and the smell is just amazing. The reason being, this is an underrated fragrance, is that this, the name night applies. You can really enjoy it at night time. Perhaps it's not the most, it's not the strongest like Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, that's the strongest, but this fragrance for some reason smells so good. Do not ask me the notes. It got apples and then some sweeter notes, and it smells kind of fresh at the same time, but it smells so good. If you're going for a date and just spray before you enter the restaurant or whatever, this smells so good. Trust me, do not worry about Mont Blanc brand. This is hands down on the best Mont Blanc fragrance I ever tried. An amazing little bottle, very youthful, at the same time very sexy and very easy to love. Mont Blanc Legend Night, number 11. Now we go to number 10, and we're gonna go different category. Okay, number 10 is Bentley For Men, not the intense version. Bentley For Men. I'll write down the names, you can check it out anyway. But what this does, it does Bentley for Men in more sophisticated way. That one is great. This is also great. This one also has great performance, but not perhaps as much as Bentley for Men Intense. And perhaps it's not really a summer fragrance through and through, but if you find those breezy summer days, you know, like a nighttime evening, and you're craving for some boozy fragrance, you're going for your bar, heading towards bar, and you just want to smell a little bit different, less sandalwood, less leather, but more whiskey sort of. This is something I would suggest highly. If you're going out for clubbing scenario or bar, Bentley for Man, cooling summer nights or evenings, okay? But if it's supremely hot, perhaps go easy on the trigger, okay? That's the only thing. Bentley for Men, number 10. Number 9 is a fragrance very underrated, very not at all talked about nowadays because it has some age on it. This is a classic fragrance. So at first I thought this would be good for winter. This is really great for especially warmer months, okay? I was gonna show you another fragrance that was Versace Man. I canceled it. That is a great summer fragrance for nighttime, but I showed it before. So I'm showing you today Givenchy Xeryus Rouge, okay? This fragrance is very hard to find nowadays, and people say this one the smell wise very unique. The main things in this pimento, some fruity notes, some pepper, pink pepper, playful, and then the sandalwood. If you want to get some of the best sandalwood fragrances, this one pops when your skin warms up a little bit. So if you go out clubbing, you're gonna smell different than everybody else. It smells kind of like Hot Water by Davidoff, but this is much higher class, okay? This one on your skin, on your neck, is very sensual. If you see the nighttime theme, this one goes perfectly with it. If you're going to Europe or somewhere, you're going out at night, trying to do some weird activities in the summertime, I would highly recommend it. Xeryus Rouge. Reminds me sort of like Euro trip movie when they went for Wandersex. If you guys watch the film, you would understand the reference. Number 8, La Mall. This is the Christmas edition because I love this bottle I'm showing you, but I'm actually referring to original La Mall. La Mall nowadays is not as beast, you guys know that, but that mint opening and the dry down of tonka, lavender, vanilla, and it's a lot of these elements that make it very sweet, sexy, like a fragrance ends from back in the time. But this fragrance, if you're going out again, nighttime, evening time, put some of it on. The sun is not there to kill your fragrance, but it will be so versatile. And the mint, I believe, in the opening is really beautiful. This is gonna really push in the evening time the best. You can try out Superman, Popeye, but this is really sexy. I'm loving it a lot lately. Like my brother, Brett Stocks, he loves this perfume. So La Mall at number 8. Number 7 and number 6, I think, yeah. Number 7, number 6 are two fragrances no one talks about. And I'm telling you here, because these fragrances, you guys need to give a lot more love. If you're a little bit mature, you're working, this fragrance, my dad, like this special one, like this particular one, my dad went through 2 bottles. And this fragrance is just so good. Try to get a German version or France, made in France version. This is Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, okay? The vintage, it's kind of like a vintage because this is made in France, I think, yeah. And you get mostly nowadays the UK version. Avoid the UK version. That's very harsh, even though my dad likes it. It features spicy tobacco lavender. Very simple, okay? But when you smell it, it has this lemon up top, and if you do not put too much, you will really enjoy this. If you're going clubbing, once again, clubbing, night out, hang out with your friends, dinner, just go one spray on your chest, one back of your neck. You will be magical, you know? It's even, if you say Versace Man, if you like that one, this is that league with performance. It lasts easily after 8 hours, 9 hours, you can still detect, you know, shirt, it lasts for the day. So Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, just not the UK version. Any other version is good. If you can get the most vintage with the sticker, that would be the best, okay? So Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. All right, number 6 is a masterpiece of a fragrance, okay? This fragrance has a new perfume or something like that, new version, but this one right here, it's Jean-Claude Elena, I think. I could be wrong. I think must be him. But this perfume is woody spicy. Spices, woods, and so masculine, so unique. If you talk about niche quality in a fragrance, I would suggest go for Cartier Declaration or Declaration. So this one people do not love. People love Declaration du Soir because that's rose, got some nice peppery, pink pepper and bergamot, whatever. This one doesn't have any citrus or sweetness. If you want to do something daring, if you want to make a statement like Kouros or Shura, this is not Kouros or Shura, but this is a league of its own. If your nose is looking for a fragrance, a signature scent worthy after 5 years of searching, you're gonna appreciate it. I did not like it when I started my collection because it was not for basic nose. If your nose is bit seasoned, Cartier Declaration, amazing longevity, amazing. Evening time, so sexy. Check out my review, Cartier Declaration. Number 6. So top 5 I put mostly crowd pleasers. Hopefully you like these perfumes, and these are actually gonna bring you compliments and you really will love this. It goes perfectly with this theme. Number 5, Acqua Profumo. No Profondo. Profondo is brand new. I thought it was okay, not really the best. Essenza is the best, and this is my second best. Acqua Profumo. If you can get special blend, even Absolute is better, okay? But this fragrance has some incensey touch, a little bit darker on the top of Acqua. This fragrance smells so sexy, guys. In the high heat, this one dies down fast, but when you see the sun goes down, and like Linkin Park song, when the sun goes down, yep, I cannot sing, and I was out of tune, sorry, I apologize. So just try out Acqua Profumo. This is still a classic and beast mode in the evening time. That's number 5. Number 4, similar fragrance, but in my humble opinion, better performer. Bulgari Aqva Amara, okay? Just try it out, you'll see what I mean. And this has that orange, you guys know, some incense, some fresh neroli, C accords. Evening time, it suits perfectly. It also works perfect in daytime also, but perfect time to wear it in the evening time. It lasts very long time, very, very long time. I got a lot of compliments wearing this one, okay? So, Bulgari Aqva Amara, number 4. Number 3, Davidoff Cool Water Intense. Yes, it got featured a few days back in my blue fragrance list. Also, I showed you Polo Blue EDP, but I decided to show you this today because this is really powerful. It works in the daytime, but evening time, if you put it on, just see the magic. Go to the shopping mall, try it out. Do not look for reviews, my reviews or any other reviews. Just try it out on your skin and see if it works for you. It's working wonders for me. It projects like really, it's really not shy at all. So Cool Water original one is okay. This is the granddaddy of that, like in terms of performance, like Big Daddy, not granddaddy, Big Daddy. So very modernized, very unique, pleasant, and sweet, fruity. There's an orange note there, very interesting scent. Cool Water Intense, number 3. Number 2, Versace Eros Flame. I'm going to be showing this a lot more than Versace Eros. Eros I love, got better performance, but first 2 hours of this perfume, this fragrance is just pure magic. It has that chinotto or some sort of a beautiful drink note, and it's very exotic. I love how it opens. It's just $1 million worth opening, and it's just something that women would love. It has some candied sweetness, at the same time some vanilla, and then on the dry down it smells a lot like Eros, but minus the mint, okay? So check out, I think this is gonna be good clubbing scent. Just a spray, carry an atomizer after 4 hours or so. It will get a little bit weak. Spray again, you'll start sweating. It's gonna be very entertaining. You're gonna have a lot of fun, very youthful. Versace Eros Flame. Last but not least, the fragrance. It's the reason I did not feature CDNIM in my top spot. If this was not here, I would put CDNIM, Club Dino Intense Man. But what is it? It's Mancera Cedrat Boise. This is a fragrance I will never ever throw out of my rotation, ever. This is one of the first Manceras. This is the only niche but affordable one. People say it smells like Aventus, but I think it's better than Aventus in terms of price, value, smell, projection, performance, everything. It beats. This one has lemon, pineapple, apple, and you get some fresh leather later, some woody notes, but when I smell it, it's so juicy. This is kind of perfume you wear and you know you smell good and you are projecting and smelling good for a very long time. So this is my number 1 suggestion for any part of the year, okay? But evening time, whew, magic. Cedrat Boise by Mancera. That is my list for top 12 summer evening wearings for men. Check it out, and if you have a suggestion for people, put them down in the comment box. See you soon. If I feel better, I'll do a fragrance review or initial impression on one brand new fragrance today. See you soon. Bye-bye.